Hello everyone and welcome to this new trick and tips for Enlisted. This is a list of tips I wish I knew earlier, which can be used to increase your wins and number of kills. I tried to avoid repeating other content creator tips, so please leave a like and enjoy. Starting with number 1. Did you know you can give your tank commander a pair of binoculars, with which you can control both the rooftop machine gun and turret weaponry simultaneously? In the case of Japanese tanks, this even includes the hull machine gun. All of this is while having a better field of view and increased zoom. So, if you enjoy using tanks, it is worth spending one bronze order on binoculars to boost your efficiency. Although keep in mind that while using the binoculars, you will be exposed to enemy fire, so be sure to take cover, away from the heat of battle. At number 2, sticking with the vehicles theme, did you know that gold order vehicles come with maxed out stats, making your vehicle look cooler but also more efficient? This is very useful, especially for vehicles that struggle with mobility or speed. This also allows you to get your hands on some vehicles before you unlock them in main campaign. Just remember to check what tanker or pilot squad level it needs. At number 3, many weapons and attachments have hidden statistics that aren't displayed on the in-game tab. For example, the MG15 dispersion increases while shooting, or the Browning M1919A6 has a minus 65% movement speed. In the description, there's a Google Sheet with all the statistics made by an enlisted player. Speaking of stats, swords not only have an increased damage and look cool, but they will give you plus 15% speed that, if combined with perk points, will turn your soldier into flash, allowing you to rush capture points before the defending team even respawns. You get a similar effect by equipping a bayonet to your rifle and sprint. This will also reduce your gun recoil by 5%. Now let's move on a more explosive topic: mines. This game has many type of mines: anti-personnel, anti-tank, and some attached to a broomstick. However, we will focus on the first I mentioned. Placing an anti-personnel mine over an enemy spawn point will allow you to get a multi-kill and rally destruction if an enemy squad will spawn over it. However, you can also use this trick while defending by placing either an anti-personnel mine at the entrance or an anti-tank mine over your rally, that once the rally is destroyed it will explode, killing the enemies nearby. In case you want to deny an entrance but you want to be sure you will destroy multiple players, place an anti-personnel mine over an anti-tank one to have a devastating explosion that will for sure get you many kills. Enemy mines can be disabled by shooting at them. Remember to keep some distance and not get caught in the explosion, to stay in the destruction game mode. Did you know your AI bots can plant the bomb or defuse it? They can do many things, to be honest. For example, they can finish placing your buildings, shoot while riding a truck, or when they turn their AI brain on can destroy enemy tanks with anti-tank weapons or explosives packs. Just don't expect great outcome in any of AI actions. Most of times they will not understand and fail. What never fails you is the rally point. This is one of the most important features Enlisted has. Always build rallies to help your team both when attacking and defending. Not only you get free score, but you will also be loved by the community. Place them in strategic places. Try to flank the enemy positions, or in escort train mode place it far back behind enemy lines and surprise them. On number 8, we got the Battlepass, a tool that is extremely good for your journey. Enlisted is a free-to-play game. However, within real-life money you can get some bonuses, and one of these is the Battlepass. The most important deal you can make with the snail. At price of 900 gold you will get extra rewards like silver, but most important, more gold you invested. In fact, when bought and completed you will end up with more gold than you invested. That with some time will allow you to get some squads. Speaking of premium squads, always check either other content creators like majormcdonalds, Quadro, Napoleon Total, or Forum before buying anything. It's real money and it shouldn't be wasted on bad deals. Always look for many reviews and test it on the practice field to make your own opinion and see if it's worth the money. To help yourself test weapons, many merciful enlisted goated players have created mods where there are all the vehicles and weapons the game currently has. To play with a mod you have to create a custom game and then either select the mod of the week or paste the URL of the mod you like in the mods tab. After all that, create a game, start it and have fun. I will put in description the link to the mod URL list. Mods can also change some game elements like the hangar. By adding a mod and adding it to your enlisted files, you will be able to get different hangars and a more interesting look to your personal game. Some mods have animations that might slow your PC down. Always check the mod description before installing. For a full tutorial, check Enlisted official forum or Discord, or follow the tutorial I've linked in this video description. After talking about ground, let's move to the sky. One of the most important features of planes other than its engine and weaponry are flaps. They can help you slow down during landing, help you get a better takeoff, or during a fight they can increase your turn speed. Most aircraft come with flaps. The ones you will use more often are combat and landing. Combat slightly boost your turn speed and should be used when the opponent is slightly faster than you. Landing well, it should be used for landing, but it can also make your plane turn super quickly, allowing you to get on enemy tail very easily. Keep in mind that this will make your plane very slow and you might crash. Also, over a certain speed flaps will break and usually this will lead your plane to the ground very quickly. A similar feature are dive brakes. It's more rare and they are usually found on dive bombers. Those brakes help your bombing raid by allowing you to get closer to ground and slow your freefall dive and get a more precise drop. They will also help you pull out of the dive, avoiding a crash. Unlike the flaps, they won't break from too much speed. So, now that you know some interesting tips about Enlisted, try them on the battlefield and let me know what you think about this video. See you soon with many more reviews and tips.